Heave-ho, lads, and raise the anchor high. We chart these digital waters neath the glowing sky, scrolling through the waves of likes and follows bold, chasing viral gold where the
DepthsWalker. Starting with a bit of my own self-promotion. Glad you're all here.
Effort or luck, well, it hurts to suck, but it's skill to ride the tide of fame. A moment's inattention is a treasure map missed. Offhand quip while its sponsors pissed. And now a bounty is put upon your head. Rainbow guild in a rage waiting to be fed. But sail in the stormy seas and hold our course. At the end of the path you'll enjoy the purse, with the effort worth more than the chance alone. Just be true and honest.
Yeah, the cable came out the back of the microphone.
Stormy seas or open skies, none shall change our aim, but grind the content mill when the kraken sleeps. Craft your hooks in silence, let the algorithm creep. No cannon blast of overnight glories gleam, just steady posts like ropes building up the dream. Many a crew can be found as we make our trip, though we all wear masks as we board this ship. Nothing ill can hide behind lies.
Welcome to all of you joining me today. Even though it's only been a day since the last time I streamed, I've got a couple of videos to go through.
Stormy seas or open skies, none shall change our aim. Through cancel storms and ratio waves we fight, patch the leaks with wit, keep burning bright. The treasure's not the crown of a fleeting king, it's crew that sails with you through everything. So pull up me hearties, weigh the anchor true. We go a-sailing through the big and beautiful blue. Tides rise and fall again, but you need not run aground when you have wise friends to keep you sound. On toe, bite. Heave away, haul away, ride the algorithm's roar. X marks the spot where true fans keep the score. Set sails to the ready, purple ghost, a flag of flame. Stormy seas or open skies, none shall change our aim. Yo-ho, the voyage never truly ends. New horizons call round every trending bend. So swab the deck, post true and hold the line. Fame's a fickle wench, but skill makes her thine.
Okay, so yeah, that was at Keen Encounters. Give me a second. Chair moved. Yeah, sorry about the start there. The microphone's cable came out of the back. You're not a fan of the distorted skybrows? Yeah, I try my best to try and reduce that distortion so it's only around skybrows nowadays, rather than being the entire image. Yeah, that's the reason why I try and make it only skybrows himself. So far it's working. Only one of my recent ones is it really truly screwed up, and that's in the skybrows one actually. Just quickly get to the scene. Where the tracking didn't quite follow properly.
Taking a break from all your worries sure would help.
The distortion's not moving with the animation. But yeah. I'll try and make it so that it's, now that I've got the hang of the masking down, I say I've got the hang of the masking down, got an issue with one I'm working on at the moment, which I can't show you because of the whole thing we figured out with CapCut's not showing up properly. It keeps turning my custom masks into star-shaped masks in the middle of the screen. And I really wish they wouldn't do that. I don't want to have to keep going back in there. Because I save it, I look at it, it's fine. I load it back up, it's fine. And then a couple of times I go back to it and make a few more adjustments. I come back to it and suddenly it's a star mask again. Then I save it, upload it, and it's a star mask. It's like, oh. Anyway, proper reviews. We're starting off with 9 Lives by Vesper Unfiltered. 19 hours ago. So yeah, that would have been just after I finished streaming yesterday. So yeah, we'll make sure all the settings are good. And we'll give it a playthrough, and then I'll go back and see what I can think of from the editing. It's an unfortunate first frame, but that's just how images go sometimes. It's probably cut from the middle of a clip. That's nice.
Whitetail flick in a broken scene, neon drip on a dopamine dream. Fangs out smiling like what's next, posting my chaos, no regrets. Scrambling heart in a pretty frame, call it a glitch, I call it a name. Cat code running on dog OS, yeah I'm a problem, don't fix this. Static in the sky, rain don't stay. Every crash just clears my way. Nine's lives, watch me respond again. No apologies, no amen. Build my world with the ones I chose. Laugh too loud where the neon glows. I'm still here, yeah the fire won't die. Bad nights fade when the crew's nearby. Cut me down, I don't stay down long. 9 lives deep, and I'm still not gone. Pretend, yapping loud under digital stars, turning old scars into avatars. Holds a bando glow in the back of my mind, soft little anchor in hard decline. Fox-shaped mess, but I made it mine. Every reset just hits divine. Glitch it out, let the whole thing break. Every ending's a form I take. 9's lives, watch me respawn again. No apologies, no amen. Build my world with the ones I chose. Laugh too loud where the neon glows. I'm still here, yeah the fire won't die. Bad nights fade when the crew's nearby. Cut me down, I don't stay down long. 9 lives deep, and I'm still not gone. I'm still not gone. They want quiet, I don't comply. I get louder every time I die. Tails up high like a warning sign. You don't break what you can't define. Nine's lives, I'm still here. Running back, make it reappear. No apologies, still here. Built it loud, made it crystal clear. 9 lives deep, yeah I don't fold. Turning chaos into solid gold. Say it once, say it like a vow. I'm still here. Yeah, look at me now.
Holy fuck, this is God tier.
Okay. Fun little intro music video for 9s. I can never know how to pronounce her name. It's like Fiat or Fiad. I don't think I've actually heard anyone pronounce it before. They are very fun. It's a very energetic one. And she actually uses some of the glitches to help out in the actual imagery for some of it. Other bits, a little bit of coding could actually help with. Coding. Make it sound much more grand than it is. Certain like key phrases could use to stop things from happening, but I think this has mostly been done during Grok's latest hissy fit. And I can tell you, trying to get a good image in a reasonable amount of time has been a pain. So only this morning I managed to finally get the two seals of Nasky and Truckerman to actually be in the same picture together without them amalgamating into some cosmic horror. It's like almost 2 days worth of work getting that one scene sorted. Swaying almost with the music, but they started swaying on the beat, which is good. I might have tried doing the scene change on that drum beat. Coming after it. That one. This is perfectly fine, it's nice slow. Don't worry about the stuff being blurred in the background. That's not a bad cut. And this distortion effect is much nicer than the white distortion we got on the Gotham one. Because that one was very harsh on the eyes. This one feels right. Might have tried doing it a little bit faster if possible, but I don't know how it's being done in this particular software. Right, I'm just going to check. So that is Skybrows. So because I thought Skybrows, then I saw the waistcoat and I was like, is it Lord Intellect without the mask? Wearing glasses? It just kind of going to be almost like a merge of the two. It's just one of those things. You sometimes get weird clothing additions added to characters when you add them in. I've not seen him with a waistcoat before. That's a weird cut to it, but I understand getting the fight can be hard. Lithria, don't know who that is. This is nice cut, very smooth animation. Now, I was going to comment on that until I realised it actually happened in time with the word glitch in the song. I think that's very nicely used to emphasise the point. This is just a Grok distortion. Wait for it. There we go. Binted. Yeah. I know who YSR is. That one, I'd have ended on the... Let's go back a little bit further. There. This is the bit I was saying with the room warping around them a little bit. I don't know if it was intentional because of the way it's been done. I think she was trying to get the camera to go around them as they play poker. I've come across this problem recently when I was discussing a method with Keen. Sometimes it's just a matter of the order in which you tell it to do things. There's probably an order there to keep everything stable and standard. and then an order telling the camera to move, but you need to tell the camera to pan. It can get very confusing. Without knowing what actually was entered for the instruction, I don't know exactly how to fix this one, but it's still quite nice. The usual AI things and not knowing which way the cards are supposed to face, but you know. This is perfectly nice, fine. Obviously nothing's matching up to the actual music, but trying getting that to work out is far beyond even my level. Far beyond my level, that's for sure. I'd have gone on gold or gold for the change. See, and that also proves that the earlier one with the digital error was done on purpose to match with the glitch. Because here's the same bit, and there is a bit of a cut, the glitch through, but it's one of those ones that's easier to get past. And that one's smooth, another smooth one. And that transition cut was a fraction of a moment too late, but very solid work. Just trying to point out things where I would try and tidy it up a bit. I do like the fact she's got her own outro for her videos. I still say if you use any of the SCU stuff, get rid of the sound that's on it and use your own.
Holy fuck, this is God tier.
And while that is funny about the holy fuck it is God tier, the grok sound you get first is really, really annoying. But yeah. It's changed my account again. 1 second. I very specifically opened them up on one particular account and it's gone over to the other one. There we go. See? Subscribed. Follow. And I'm just going to give everyone the share link so you can give the original its love. Why does that not work? There we go. Let's get sure everything's sorted out. Okay. I don't think I've ever reacted to anything from Riven Army before. This is actually 8 days ago, and I didn't realise I was subscribed to Riven Army. So we're going to be watching 24 kilobyte gold, tinted memeplex by Riven Army. Going to watch it through, and then I'll go back over and see what I can spot that might be able to fix or adjust. Say fix is like it's wrong. No, just for my personal taste, really. I don't know whether I'm making things better when I say these things, but I'm trying to see where I think things should be changed and see what people think of it. It is what it is. All right, 24 kilobyte gold. Here we go.
Set sail on the tubular sea. Three-way handshake complete. Gotta punch those keys. A name's not needed. You're the man now, dog. Move, signal, all your bases all belong. Drop the anchor, we've arrived. Though the ground's unknown. That man at the desk, yeah, he's grinning at you. Touch the untouchable, break the unbreakable. Watch out for that bear, he's quite unshakable. Surfing the net towards a golden age. Travel back in time from your homepage. Show us memes with cream topped in chocolate rain. We'll take a little stroll down memory lane. Older than your gram, but there's just like the cheese's golden meanplex stands alone. The pool's gotta close for reasons you have known. Extensive legends of the Katnarog lore. Long cat and techno shall settle the score. A third in the ceiling watching your room, and the yellow one that's speedy gone with the boom. Now look to your left, that ominous pressure. Scout is not wrong, power with no clear measure. One famous redhead clown with crazy eyes delivers a happy set of burgers and fries. Versus the vamp in intimidating pose. Epic road roller, all time he has surfing the net towards a golden age. Travel back in time from your homepage. Show us memes with cream topped and chocolate rain. We'll take a little stroll down memory lane. Older than your gram, but there's no dust. 24 kilos of JPEG crust. Gold tinted memes for the classy fanatic. She even bought a dog, and that's boys dramatic. Why none of that dope scroll, the slop slang. Every main force, it was Millhouse to shag. Brain rot is brain rot, but we've been outdone. This is but a friend, our arrows blood out the sun. Not even doom music could excuse all that fail. Peanut butter jelly time, banana for scale. If you ask me, hit or miss, I think the answer's obvious. Surfing the net towards a golden age. Travel back in time from your homepage. Show us memes with cream topped and chocolate rain. We'll take a little stroll down memory lane. Older than your gram, but there's no dust. 24 kilos of JPEG crust, just like the cheese's golden meanplex stands alone. The pool's gotta close for reasons you have known. Surfing the net towards a golden age. Travel back in time from your homepage. Show us memes with cream topped and chocolate rain. We'll take a little stroll down memory lane. Older than your gram, but there's no dust. 24 kilos of JPEG crust. Our nostalgia has ended, but never forget. Learn to lurk more, you're a massive
Okay. Pretty solid song. All about all the memes over the years, which is kind of funny because a video I'm working on at the moment is about memes as well. So kind of nice little bonus there for me in terms of ideas to add in. Got a starting scene being this old classic box monitor PC. Nice artistic effect and a nice zoom in with that guitar riff. I might have tried to get that that last riff on the same moment you enter the monitor. That's a good riff moment change. Yep. Okay, so assuming that's Mizuki, but not listed first, so probably not Mizuki. They say they're in order, and the first one listed is Gaming Syndicate. So unless I've missed him somewhere earlier already. Yeah, Gaming Syndicate and Night Owl. Just a nine-tailed fox girl in a kimono. Last box and PDF bear. Rizzy Mango, offering you the red mango and green blue mango, I suppose, rather than the red and blue mango rather than pills. Yeah, I mean, it could be they just didn't want to bother them with a ping. I've known some people not to list people in their videos if they think that, what do you call it? You don't think that they'd be interested in seeing that you've added them, so you don't put them in. I think if I put someone in, I'll put it in and they can decide for themselves. With an army. Creamy man with the what's the brand again? Prada. Yeah. Referencing the old Chocolate Rain music video thing. Keenan Silas drinking beer, Skybrows and Cosmic Kotaku in the background. /B/R for the pirate. I don't know if that's a meme or if that's somebody. Skybrows, Keenan Silas, Cosmic Kotaku. Now, next one mentioned is Ben. Yeah. Oh yeah, I know the Fool's Clothes is a meme, but I'm not aware of the actual origin of it, but I do know it's a meme. It's one of those ones that kind of missed me. Hasbro Hotel. Don't know that. Remember, I'm British. A lot of memes are regional, even though the internet is worldwide. If it's a meme to about a TV show or something, especially the earlier memes, they might not get across to other areas. Yeah, all the cat memes, long cat watching yours. JoJo's and anime memes in general, but a super muscular clown. I don't know about Epic Roll in particular, but I think it's just like a really cool image that somebody saw once and they just kind of memed it out. Hello. At first I thought it might have been a reference to Killdozer, but I think that's actually something specific. Not a bad fight scene. Although, as time goes on, Ronald loses some of his muscle mass. Last box again. Meme coins. The dramatic prairie dog. Da, da, da. This is a mix of computer games, the crab dancing, and all the fighting games that came from it as well, with the we fight as a crab or against crabs on beaches. Groundhog? Yeah, it could be a groundhog. thought it was just like a prairie. I don't know. I don't know the differences between all the different rodents. But you also got in the top corner here, insert Voodoo tokens to play. Referencing Voodoo's token system to use different animation engines. And it's why I try and use Voodoo the least whenever I can avoid it. Because while it does really good action scenes, I found it's the least stable in generating. If you get something that's close and you ask it to redo, you can end up with a completely different style if you're not very, very careful. It's the one engine I found that's the most likely to go off model from what you tell it to do. But it's also the best at doing fluid motion fights and motions. It's one of those ones where you've got to take a risk, but it's just so expensive to use. See, this one, they end up looking like they're fighting each other rather than the crabs. But, you know. Ben, and it's also nicely counted, nicely cut on the beats. That one was a little bit sloppy, I think, in comparison to the rest. I'm not saying it's sloppy overall, but I mean, like, nah, not too bad. Probably would have done it a fraction of a second earlier, but yeah. Kura Onigashira Unigarashi. Now, it's just 300. I thought they'd put what's his name? The fed up guy. I thought they'd overlaid him with it. It looks more like his model than Gerard Butler. Gerard Butler. He's so long. Another American name. Penny Bloomfield. But I do find it funny that the because of the way the art style is done here, the animation starts making the pennies look like meatballs instead. Yeah, they gain a full round appearance. But yeah, that's how it is. That's one of Delta Wolf's various forms. Hey, Counter. Wow, YouTube streaming has decided that there's nobody there at all. That's not true, because I can see here that there are. Fantastic. Yeah, I completely missed the channel. It just never popped up in any of the links or anything for video reviews or anything like that. I think Riven Army hadn't been putting their videos up on the... I might have just missed it. But I don't think they've been putting their videos up on the Skynet. But yeah. Doing well enough though. They've got more subscribers than I do. Present all the viewers. Lane. Good on the cut. Yep. There, bro. I might have gone on crust there in terms of the cut. Crust, then cut. That's perfect though. Also the pipes screensaver, and going out the same way we came in. But yeah, great song, fun little message, deserves far more views than it's got. Let's see what's it actually looking at. Under 500, bloody hell. Definitely deserves more. So go give Riven Army all the love that they deserve for this wonderful piece of music. And let's move on to the next one. And yet again, why is that happening? Oh, my max is out at 720. Okay, cool. All right, here we have Clowns on a War Parade. It's Days Clowns Underground by No Ya Dark Raven. We saw a video from them before, which I think they overcrowded with cameos and it kind of detracted from the rest of it. This one I think might be better in that way, so we can see what they're actually able to do, and I hope they can show us something really good here. Still not a fan of the resolution, but it is what it is. That's just me being a snob. All right, here we go.
Grease paint cracks on a Tuesday morning. Boots in step on the streaming feed. Candy red smiles, all teeth, no warning. Flag in one hand, in the other greed. Clowns on a war parade. Juggle our fears like grenades. Big shoes stomp through the mess they made. Laugh track loud as the sky turns gray. Clowns on a war parade. Wave and wink while the cities fade. We clap along like it's all charades. Clowns on a war parade. Paper crowns and balloon-sized egos, confetti made from your burned-out dreams. Marching bands for the brand-new heroes. Drums drown out every broken scream. Clowns on a war parade. Juggle our fears like grenades. Big shoes stomp through the mess they made. Laugh track loud as the sky turns gray. Clowns on a war parade. Wave and wink while the cities fade. We clap along like it's all charades. Clowns on a war parade. Call it a show, call it fate, call it too little, far too late. Painted faces praying we stay afraid. Still we stay. Still we stay. Clowns on a war parade. Juggle our hearts like grenades. Big shoes stomp, but we misbehave. Step off the curb, walk the other way. Clowns on a war parade. Lose their grip.
Yeah,
Colors fade. Tear off
I'll get into what I think's wrong with this in a minute.
clowns on a war parade.
Okay, when I watched their first video, as I said at the start of this, they had too many cameos and it was distracting from the overall visuals. But there were a couple of other issues they had as well. One is they overloaded the number of characters. Yeah, and they, as in a scene, they overloaded the number of characters in any particular scene, so they ended up blurring into each other. And they seem to be really focused on this almost completely realistic visual, even when they're doing the most fantastical things, and the AI doesn't like it very much. The song is a fun little idea, although I probably would have kept the lyrics and tried getting a faster pace. You know, a faster march sound. Because I mean, that's what the clown musics actually were. They've had that one that I just did there. Is, I think it's called Enter the Gladiators, or something like that. And it was meant for marching music for armies. It just hit the wrong notes, and people's minds attached it to humor. So yeah, a little bit faster paced music, a less realistic style, and it would have saved a lot of the issues that have developed during this video. Yeah, the aspect ratio thing is, you know, what it is. Because so many characters go in there, and with the realistic style, it's just starting to blur and fade out. The AIs don't like doing that. When only one character was moving, it was fine. As soon as everyone started moving, all these faces just blurred out. And this is the AI trying to deal with juggling chickens while one hand is holding a gun. That's where we get all these morphings. If they'd gone for a more cartoony style or more abstract line art style sort of thing, I say abstract, like Nihilith's style we've done the Clown World, which is like bright abstract colours for heavy contrast with like a paintbrush effect. That could have done very well with this as well. Cut down the number of clowns in any particular scene because they're all so distinctive. This is from somebody called No Ya Dark Raven. They had a previous video where it was all like about the Skybrows, and they had a very similar problem. But with that, it was more randomly throwing in Skybrows characters. And it kind of detracted from the overall message, which meant to be like about the inspiration that they got from Skybrows. And, you know, the fun that she'd have with the community idea of it. So it was just a bit overloaded. And like this is kind of overloaded, but in a different way. This is overloaded with characters in a particular scene trying to do realistic looking while being absurd looking. I mean, odds are the feeding image had that character as well, and it just couldn't handle having them all at the same time, so it just starts morphing characters. The one character leaps, no problem. No problem. Everyone starts moving. Things start blurring out. I hope they do keep on trying, but they need to try and scale back their attempts a little bit in terms of what they can try to get done in one go. That's what I'm thinking with this. That's perfectly fine. One character moving, looking realistic. I mean, the image quality is not great. It only goes to 720, but those of you who don't know, if you are uploading, even though most of the AIs only generate clips up to 720 quality, it's probably the AI merging for clowning effects, and the Payday clown is pretty generic, to be honest. But anyway, even though most of the AIs only go up to about 720 in terms of the image they put out, you need to upload at a higher quality because the stream effect will lower the quality overall. So we're probably literally watching something about 600. Boom. Instant change. See, perfectly fine. Simple movement, single character. Background morphed a little bit, but not noticing because you're focusing on him. This looks like it's straight out of a game. An old game, but a game.
Stay afraid. Still we stay. Still we stay. Clowns on a war parade. Juggle our hearts like grenades. Big shoes stop, but we misbehave.
But the things popping in and out of existence, the sheer number of characters being thrown in.
Clowns on a war parade.
But yeah, it's a matter of biting off more than they could chew in one go, I think. Yeah. Give the original a watch and see how it looks closer up. Yeah. I'll keep an eye on their channel, see if they come up with anything else, and see if they... I mean, it's good they didn't like use cameos that don't fit or anything like that. I mean, but honestly though, I could actually think of characters who could fit. You could put like a Mavlock in here, or a Nux, or hell, even Mango could fit in here a little bit, and more recently, Nihilith. But you know, this is just their own song on separate thing from the Skybro stuff. Eustace would fit as well. But I think it's their insistence on going for this realistic look, realistic style, I suppose, where it's coming off. It's overload. The more realistic you make the images look, the harder it is to pull off any kind of clear motion. You sometimes get some amazing scenes, but you're more often to have trouble actually getting a solid animation flow. It can go all kinds of weird ways and clip in odd ways. But yes, that's Know Your Dark Raven and Clowns on a War Parade. Yeah. All right. Now we've got a feature here from Occultus Notitia called Grilled Salmon. Yeah. The closer to realistic the image looks, the harder it is to animate in a believable fashion. Unless you're doing very, very simple tasks or very tight scenes, like with one character or two characters doing a very scripted out actions, every single motion. You get a bit more freedom the more abstract you get. I figured it would be, but it's referenced in the next video from what I can tell, because I caught a glimpse of the next video. So we're going to watch this one first, see what it's about, and then we'll move on to the next one. This is a very short 1 minute video, and I'm on the wrong channel again. I swear I opened these all up on the right channel. Subs. I'm not staying on auto, thank you very much. And here we go.
Bro, you got something? Yeah, man. Bro, let me see.
Bro, I got a grilled salmon. What's on the menu? Not grilled salmon. Who's your new boss? It's grilled salmon. Who's the MVP? It's grilled salmon. Who's the Rizzler? It's grilled salmon. Grilled salmon, taking the lead. Grilled salmon, a whole different breed.
Bro, I think you should throw
Grilled salmon don't cook, he hires a chef. Grilled salmon don't pay, he gets a comp check. Grilled salmon is fire, but not on the stove. Grilled salmon is a rapper, but you already know.
Throw him back, bro.
He's becoming a powerful, bro.
Grilled salmon, yell at the infinity stone. Grilled salmon, just kill the evil Thanos. Grilled salmon, can't stop, he's like a black hole. Grilled salmon is the energy, no need for a fishbowl. Grilled salmon taking the lead. Grilled salmon, a whole different breed. Can't stop him now, bro.
Actually, I'm surprised they're coming through on Twitch and not on Kick. They normally all turn up on Kick. Right now, is grilled salmon someone in the community, or is it just pure random
Bro,
shittery?
you got something?
Because that's Brian, isn't it? Yeah, Brian speaks. Thought the other guy might be somebody as well.
Yeah, man. Bro, let me see.
Yeah, I know it's playing words well, like grilled salmon being a salmon with grills, as in like the teeth. Decorations. But I wasn't sure if somebody had that as their avatar. It was like just one of the chatters, and it just got Okno's attention. Say, because
In a way.
but yeah. But yeah, it's a fun little slop video, done nicely with lots of jokes. I get the feeling this is kind of like his, like a Manjaro. Oh, that's right, more. No, yeah, Manjaro's the right sort of fit, I think. Yeah, fun little video. Nothing to say much in the editing. It just kind of goes through, mentioning with the story. Cameos from real world people. I can't remember that chef's name. He's more famous in America than over in the this is a pre-video by Cultus Noticia, because there was a mention of this character and I wanted to see what it was about. Guy Fieri? Yeah. Yeah, he's more famous in America than he is in the UK. I just know of him, don't know about him. But anyway. Let's get all this sorted out. Volume up, subtitles, take it off auto, reset it. Yep, some guy named Guy. Anyway, I get the feeling that this one, Okno Bubblegum, who will get captured by Cultus Noticia, is partly inspired by, or it could just be just completely random that it happened, but I think it might be partly inspired by Nihilif's last video, where he did like part 3 of his foodie storyline. Because the music style is very similar. Playing very much into like the bubblegum Japanese music. Yeah. Very wholesome video from what I could tell. I only saw part of it, but the part I saw mentioned about grilled salmon. And then I saw that Cultus Noticia had a video grilled salmon, so I thought I'd play that one first. Yeah. I won't go too harsh on the editing this one because this is very much just a silly little fun video. It's a nice little intro where you have of Ted coming in, seeing this wonderful little gacha. Go Jirazard and I want to say Brian. Yep. Oh, no. Oh, it's not in order. So is that Brian or Rhino Rocks? Yeah, I think it's his Creamy Manjaro. Funny little meme on phrasing. Because, like, Creamy Manjaro is, like, just a joke on the idea of a meme. And you've got Meanie Man, Creamy Manjaro. Cream of the crop. The more you can play with words on something, the better it works for you. Holy Ball. I'd almost say that's Ofted again, which would be a bit weird. But yeah, and you got Northy. But yeah, this is a really... I think this is probably the cutest image out of any of the ones I've seen throughout the video. Pufferfish is also quite an interesting creator. I think he'd probably do a little bit better if he spent a little bit more time on the analysis side of things. Because he sounds really interested in what's going on, but I think he's holding back on saying anything in his videos. Okay, Dawn Halo, I'm thinking. Then you've got Celestium and Lady Wasabi. Dawn Halo listed? No, so it's somebody else. Nope. Shiva. Okay. I've only seen Shiva with the jellyfish hat. I thought it might be Dawn Halo, like with the wings turned into like a feather boa thing. Eustace, Feeble, Ohio Birdman? Oh, hello, Birdman. I will get that right at some point. Voxted. Kivox. Whenever I think of it comes Voxted, it comes to mind first. I don't know why. Kivox and Little Reaper Jr. I do like the way it's like got like a sewn cotton head with the smoke coming out. That's actually come up a couple of times in Generations when I tried making him in different forms. It gives him like a stand-in head, which then has smoke for hair. See, I mean, that was a little bit rough, but it's fun. Because it's OHALO. Could be OHALO. Or hello Birdman. Anyway, got Itami and I want to say Onigashiri, but it's too nicely dressed up. Yeah, that's Itami on the right. This one though. Gleeman just dissolving into a puddle of liquid. Okay, and then I've seen him around on videos. I can never remember his name. Is that Biz? That doesn't sound right. Cool and Joe. That's Cool and Joe. I get the feeling it's meant to be everyone trying to run around and not get caught by the claw. So that's just a really clever way for Gleeman not to get caught. See, that's Nines and counterintelligent intellect. See, that's Brian. So the earlier one was Rhino. And of course, Night Owl. No, this is a very cartoony escape method. And of course, the one she catches is the one that nobody really wants. The grilled salmon. Fun little cute video, fun little cute song. And with, of course, Cultus Notitia as his outro cleaning up afterwards. I didn't do the... Go give the original love. I mean, there's not much changing on any beats or pulses, but as I said, this is all about the fun little cameos and the cute designs with the cute music for the fans. Okay. Yeah, it's a fun video. Absolutely beautiful. Not quite as well edited as he normally does, but obviously, as I said, it's all about the fun imagery and the fun feel, rather than being a fully expressive art piece. If you know what I mean? It's more about the emotion rather than the impression. Yeah, I think that's the right way of phrasing it. All right. Here we have another entry by Opal Usagi. Can't Stop at Walmart. The last one I saw from Opal Usagi was a combination with Eli. No mention of anything here, so this is entirely Opal. And it seems to be featuring Pippa. And that's it. We'll see if there are any other hidden. Yeah. Different art styles delete different things depending on what you're trying to get done. I mean, like whenever you try and turn something chibi, you got to make sure it becomes chibi and not child, because it can then decide that you can't do any images with it because then you're doing other stuff. And it's like, no, it's chibi, not child. Yeah. Anyway, Can't Stop at Walmart. I think this is a reference to a Walmart joke with Pippa. I'm not very well versed in Pippa's lore. I know there was the imagery of her at a burning Walmart, so it's something to do with either destroying a Walmart accidentally or something. So I'll have to look into that another date. Yeah, let's give this a playthrough. I think I've let it run long enough for the quality to be upheld.
I'm listening.
It's near pure dubstep. Okay, music. It's almost pure dubstep sort of style. I can't remember the actual style of dubstep because like the nickname gave to it called. I think that's only reference to one particular artist. It's just pure chaos, is what it is. It's playing off that meme joke about Pippa. Editing's actually pretty on point. I probably would have toned down the white flash imagery a little bit because it's going a bit rapid. Could trigger a few people medically. It's very much on time. And this, of course, is almost a perfect reenactment of the fight between Pippa and Skybrows in the Crybrows video. But set in a Walmart. Notice how he wasn't fighting back at that point. I mean, even the distortions are being used to advantage here because it adds to the crazy feel of it. Hey, Doc. Yeah, it's a good day. It's a little bit faster than I was expecting to, but they've either been very easy to point out where they're wrong or they've been so good there's not been much to really call out on. This one, there's lots of animation errors, but it's cut well, and the animation errors have actually put to use to emphasise the craziness of the thing. Huh? That fight scene is probably the weakest point of the entire thing, but it's made up for by just that insane. Yeah. So other than cutting down on the white flashing a bit and that fight scene needing a little bit of a tidying up, that's pretty solid work. All the errors actually used to advantage. There's good edits on beats. Some nice effects to emphasize effort and effect. Let's give Opal and this video all the love it deserves. Goes to 480. Okay. Yet again, I'll say this: even if you only have the image in 480, upload it in the highest quality you can. It does make a difference when people are actually watching it, because it gives like a resolution buffer. Okay. Here we have "Reach for the Sky," spelt with the E. The obligatory Beats tribute AI music video by Renegade Shuriken. Yeah. I caught a bit of this, but I haven't actually watched the entire thing. And I do know it's kind of a ska feel to the music. SKA. Ska.
Vision merging, quiet dawn. Glimmers wake, the night is gone. Friends link arms, a gentle chain. Turns faint sparks to steady flame. Reach for the sky, claim the open high. United we rise beneath endless light. No walls remain, just pure delight. This beat is ours. Reach for the sky. Murmurs lift the heavy veil. Colors bloom on every trail. Core ignites the wide unknown. Guess spots weave, we're not alone. Claim the open high. United we rise beneath endless light. No walls remain, just pure delight. This beat is ours. Reach for the sky. Faint glow we tend in hushed embrace. Constellations form this sacred space. Waves of thought pull us along. We craft the fire, make it strong. Seize the boundless high, glowing as one, chasing every dream. Every whisper builds, every bond redeems. This rhythm lies. Reach for the sky.
So yeah, a nice fun little bit of ska music there for a beach episode. Editing's mostly on point, a bit slow on some points. But I think it's more about the feel rather than the flow for this one. You've got Keen's pirate ship docked up already. And then you've got some more modern looking ship with still having sails on it for some reason. Probably just the imagery glitching over. Cinevere. Eustace, and that was a nice cut on the beat. Nicola, I was about to say Ricola, but Nicola and Lady Wasabi. Mavluck. And the funny thing is with him being here and the words starting up almost here, if you listen to the tone of the voice, it almost sounds like Mavluck's the one singing.
Vision merging, quiet dawn.
If you've ever heard him when his vocorder's going on, because he has like a little voice disturber he uses, it sounds very much like that, especially with the vibrato going on in the voice.
Glimmers wake the night.
A bit of Propeller, Cosmic Otaku, Zayla,
Is gone. Friends link arms, a
Keen, Silas,
gentle chain turns faint sparks to
Symptelectual, and Ember Paradox,
steady flame. Reach for the sky, claim the open
Dawn Halo,
high. United we rise.
DJ, Wadaraki. I believe that's you, Dot. Yes, it would be if YouTube could tighten up its streaming side. It would be the best platform overall. Kick still, apart from today for some reason, Kick usually has more of a problem with bots than the other two. YouTube has bad streaming software where even if you get disconnected for like 5 seconds, your stream ends entirely. You can't rejoin that stream. I had a problem a couple of weeks back where I tried doing a gaming stream with that pirate game that came out, and it kept crashing my OBS. And so I've got like 5 streams that day. Yeah, probably was redesigning swimsuit, keeping themes is how you get something like that. Because that's how I did most of the Victorian era clothing stuff. I keeping character themes. I'd do that with individual images, and then I composite them together, and then tell the AI to put the composite image into a style, which would be you do each of these characters individually with the prompt, keeping their style while wearing clothing. You could composite the 3 of them together in one image, or they could probably now actually do it with 3 images now because of the image system it's got, and then say put them all on the beach scene standing over a shark that's been beached. That's the most basic version of it. Skybrows, whose version of tanning is gaining colour. Yeah. So we've got Pippa and Nux, and from the style of the glasses here, I think we can all guess who this is in the quicksand.
Reach for the sky.
So it's Penny and Ofted.
Murmurs lift the heavy.
Philip Chan and Harambe.
Veil. Colors bloom
Leaflet and Celestium.
on every trail. Core ignites the wide
Natsuki and Truckerman.
unknown. Guest spots we
Neve, Shiro Shikage, and I'm assuming this is the Renegade Shuriken himself from the styling.
we're not alone.
Rivenami,
Claim me open high.
Anibot, and Lusty Lynx, who the AI does no favours in this particular cut. It kind of makes her get a bit chonky. Kivox, Feeble, and Fashizi. And you got him trying to decide between the Burger King crown and the Christmas hat.
Just pure delight. This beat is
Mumi, is that Oren? Does have a cheat sheet? Oh, it's the X. Okay, that's the X count. His bat ears got turned into horns.
Reach for the sky.
Itami? Mama Brows? Good to see you. I do like the cocoa banana. Banana juju, powder, and Vix. I can never remember it. Venetrix. Venetrix Wolf. Ryder, Don P. Bongwater, and Maya. Okay, so Opal Asagi, Mitsuki. Is that Runya? It's white. There's no dagger necklace or even a crucifix as it usually gets turned into. That's Psychro. And of course, you have Gaming Syndicate. I'm just going to double check, make sure I was right about those last two. Well, not last two, but last Psychro. Huh. Yeah, you're not in the tagging now. Powder Rider, Don P. Bongwater, they go straight to Psychro and Gaming Syndicate. You'd be in that gap there, just after Don P. Bongwater. Lehman. Now that's probably down to when you do a scene on Grok, the number of times it won't let you have him face away at first. So probably the reason why he's throwing over his shoulder is because the AI forced him to face forward, and then it says he lights the bonfire, so it did it the only way he could think of doing it. Harble and Daniel Light? David of the Light. Lifu and Zen. Nihileth, who's got food but isn't the one eating. And I can never remember this guy's name. I've watched a couple of his videos. So Squintifier. Yeah. So you got the Renegade Shuriken launching fireworks. Nicely tempoed, nicely themed, nicely colourful. As I say that, it goes to black and white. Yeah. And then nice little SU in there. So yeah, good fun video. All I'd say to him is that even if it is coming to him at 480, if he can actually upload it at a higher rate, and that means that when it gets streamed out to people, they can actually run it at its best values. Whereas even though it's a 480, we were probably closer to like a 400 in terms of quality because of the way encoding works. All right. So yeah, that was all of the ones that came out, or I came aware of, to be fair, since the stream the other day. Come on. There we go. Oh, look. We've got an additional one here. I'll just move that over here. I didn't see Cleopatra come up, so let's have a look for that one, shall we? Oh, it's an older video. Oh, okay. We'll throw it up there anyway. I think it's probably like the highest linked, other than responding to Dot Pocket, other than Skybrowse videos. Let's see, anything else? You probably can't see that. And then let's quickly. Can I? No, I can't adjust that. 1 second. Silas doing his react to my video, coming out about 10 o'clock for me, so be after the stream ends. It's a discussion video. Yeah, it's a problem with running 2 premieres. Gives out all the information at once, and then when it comes close to time, nobody sees any sign of it being coming up. So you have to give them the information closer to it. That looks like. Let's see if I just go over to here. We have a couple of pure music ones. I generally stay away from them because, as I said, I'm more focused on the visual aspects, but I'll give my opinions on. That's not what I meant to do. But as it's done, I'll move that over here. Move this here. And what I'll do is I'll quickly give us a brief break by playing one of my songs. Let's go with.
You work hard and build with skill. Make some friends with time to kill. Make the sacrifices, buy the right devices. Then some jealous soul or an outright troll just plows on through like a wrecking crew. I hate that it's true. A bolt from the blue.
What doesn't kill you makes you stronger.
Yeah, cheers for that pearl of wisdom.
Many times it's just a pain that lingers longer.
I say spare the platitudes and the know-it-all stares. We got a round in the fridge and a couple of chairs. Your worst opponent is your self-indulgent sorrow. So pour another, we'll get through tomorrow. They bicker for clout to assume the worst. Read your every action like you are cursed. Cries of too quiet, too much talk. Probably mad while self-inserting in the situation. Looking oh so sad, they build their straw man castles on quicksand lies. Then act surprised when the whole thing slides. But you've got your crew, no need to explain. We see through the noise, we ignore the rain. It's almost funny how they miss the point. Thinking one cheap shot means you're leaving the joint.
What doesn't kill you makes you stronger.
Or just leaves you swearing at the wall.
Sometimes the hurt hangs round a little longer.
The strength turns up when the empires fall.
We'll tank their assumptions.
Hand them on the timeline.
Next to their trophies for
Misunderstanding hindline.
your worst opponent.
It's a self-indulgent sorrow. So raise a glass, we've still got out tomorrows. Oh, look, another expert with an opinion to sell. Another keyboard warrior ringing the bell. They think they know you from a headline or two, but we've got the receipts.
And we got you.
No grand speeches, no grand last stand. Just a stand at our back and a helping hand. That's a real magic of the quiet kind. The sort that truly steadies your mind. We all have days where we see little hope. Cold and lonely, feel like a dope. There are times where we see everything escalate. No matter how hard you work, it comes in late. Take a moment to breathe, don't let the anger seed. Share a meme, crack a joke. Laugh so hard you nearly choke. There's so many vids and clips that the internet ships. You could never watch it all, so know we're with you through it all.
What doesn't kill you makes you stronger.
Alright, maybe it's half true after
Well,
all.
the pain might linger, but it won't last longer.
Then the nights we
tomorrows.
There you go. There was Makes You Stronger. All right, so we're now going into our follow-up arc. One second. Just make sure this is all good. Do not want that on that. Want it on that. So here we have Skydex Scramble by Kinney the Hound. Seems to be focusing on pseudo a bit here. All right, let's give it a playthrough and see what it's like.
Skydeck search data dump, whole world on my back. Lower tab, scroll through, no time to slack. Social links, tangle web, who's who, where they at. Characters whispering, schemes they attract. I am pseudo and your info is my desire.
Social circles, intricate dance. Who trusts who? A fleeting glance.
Info overload, brain cells on fire. Skydeck's humming, taking me higher. Gotta catch 'em all, every last wire. Knowledge my weapon, my ultimate desire. Deep dive in the archives, ancient scrolls unfold, secrets unearthed, stories untold. Every character's past, brave, wicked, or bold. Their motives, their fears, worth more than gold.
Social circles, intricate dance. Who trusts who? A fleeting glance.
Info overload, brain cells on fire. Skydeck's humming, taking me higher. Gotta catch 'em all, every last wire. Knowledge my weapon, my ultimate desire. Deep dive in the archives, ancient scrolls unfold, secrets unearthed, stories untold. Every character's past, brave, wicked, or bold. Their motives, their fears, worth more than gold.
Social circles, intricate dance. Who trusts who? A fleeting glance.
Info overload, brain cells on fire. Skydeck's humming, taking me higher. Gotta catch 'em all, every last wire. Knowledge my weapon, my ultimate desire. From the whispers in the alley to the grandest hall, every tape bit of intel, I'm catching it all. Skydeck's growing, standing mighty. Your info stored, archived, and deployed. Information brokers inspire the intel. Least creators without any desire. I am pseudo and your info is my desire.
Social circles, intricate dance. Who trusts who? A fleeting glance.
Okay, fun little bit of music there. Nicely labelled as to who the cameo is actually in the chaptering. They must have put numbers. Yeah, they tagged the times, not the person, which is good for doing this reviewing. Oh, they did tag the person as well separately. Cool, fine, fantastic. I was going to say, but that can mean that people don't get notified when they're in cameos. Uh, when it started like that, I thought it was going to be another one of the more what's the term, noir style videos. I knew somebody was doing like a big, like a collection of people in the Skybros. But it switches to this more almost rap beat, like spoken rap rather than full rap rhyme. Yeah, you had Kinney, and then we've got Nicola. 2 cents. 2 credits. Enter 2 credits. And Fiad, I want to pronounce, but she doesn't really get seen very easily because of the positioning of the camera. Cuts are very good on terms of the actual beats. Some of them are a little bit slow or a little bit early, but mostly it's done to make sure the message gets across. So it's pretty solid. And here we got Ked Jisan. So here it goes with I'm Pseudo. I would have preferred that to be the point where he's starting to walk towards you rather than at Desires, because now it goes to Desires. And then on the beat, it does this cut. So you're left on that bit a little bit hollow. But yes, you've got Nines, Cinevere, Psychro. See, that's a good change on the beat. Griffin Knight with another Cinevere appearance. See, and that was in the middle of the beat. I suppose it was kind of a beat, but it was more of a half beat. And that happened after the beat rather than on the beat. So it's really minor things. Gaming Syndicate. Yeah, the style is very consistent as well. There's a few shifts towards more realistic every now and again. And a couple of times it goes more cartoony. But that's what being in this halfway state really is good for. It gives you the freedom to position it way. Now we can actually get that name. Governor Versailles. Okay, so he wasn't linked because he's on Twitch, not on YouTube on the other one. But that guy in the crane game video that we couldn't identify, Governor Versailles. Although his hair here is completely blonde, and the hair, the way it was in that other video, made me think of Onigarashi, because Onigarashi's hair is like that, with the changing colour. I don't know if that is meant to have change of colour and this is wrong, or you know where I'm getting with this. I don't know, no need to. And is this the first appearance of Silas's wife, other than Silas showing the model images on stream? It's a very cute scene, very nice. Now this bit I'm a little bit, it's probably the only poor cut, I think. Because while there is motion, there's not a lot. It needed something in there. But yeah, we've got Lady Wasabi. We were playing games, and I think they used, to generate it, my version of him because of the waistcloth, or it could have had the same problem I did, where the AI kept on deciding that even though he's got wraps, that part doesn't need to be wrapped. Which, hence why I gave him the skirt, the Egyptian style skirt, because the AI just didn't want him to be covered for some reason.
Stories untold, every character's past, brave, wicked, or bold. Their motives, their fears worth more.
I said her name a minute ago. Shriver.
Than gold.
Social circles, intricate dance.
Yeah, AI not quite sure where to place the eyeglass.
Who trusts who
Keen.
fleeting?
And if you slowed it down and cut it a second earlier, you could have got away with the fact his eye isn't covered. Rain. Ilara. Sfiad. Yeah. Feeble Mind.
From the whispers in the alley to the grandest hall.
Murumal. Sorry about the hair colour. So I am being thrown off. Okay, cool. And this is, of course, the Kiniverse people, whose names I can never really remember. Fedden, Law, Melody, and Anicia. You've got Law, Melody, yeah, Anicia. Counter Intellect. Hot Topic. Dot Pocket. Nana Juju. Very cheapified. There's only one person missing from this scene, I think, considering what it is. That's probably, well, two. I can think of several other people who could fit in here as well. But this is a very good selection for being in the library. Got Ovted, Penny, Gleeman. But you could quite easily have Lord Intellect, Cosmic Otaku, maybe a couple others. Very clean as well. I just love the fact he got himself frozen. I think this is a reference to the previous video where they were climbing up the mountain. He's just taking somewhere to defrost. Now, I get the intent, but there are parts on this that make him look like a real creeper. I'm just going to point him out so that you can get what I'm saying. First, you've got the obvious one where it's like peeping in through the window. But that just seems like a detective sort of thing going on, spying on a party. It's more when you get to... That's just creepy. My accent is so Australian. I'm a British Londoner from that part of London where most of the Australian accent got its origin. Now, I also have a slight issue where my mum was an English teacher and very much forced us all to learn how to speak proper English in the correct and most proper manner. And it just ended up getting us into so much trouble in schools that we just completely rejected it and went full slang. But yeah, very nicely done. Very few editing issues, like a few seconds here and there. Very well put together. Yeah. Good solid work from Kinney. Go give the original the love it deserves. Like, share it around, comment and stuff. In case you're wondering, I do go back and comment on most of them. I do forget some, I will admit. I focus mostly on the video aspect of songs and AI generation, trying to see the editing of the video and how it matches either the theme or the tone of the song. I don't analyze music directly much. I can say I like it, I don't like it. Could be faster, could be slower, mostly on the song side of things. I can identify some types of music. I was very bad at memorizing all the musical types when I studied music. That's one of the reasons why it's one of the classes I failed. But yeah, I'm mostly trying to keep up with all the Sky Bros releases. But yeah, this is a good solid entry by Killy the Hound about their friend. Now we're going to have a nice little relaxed one. This is a looping video, but this is from Slimecore Radio, which means it's from can't get any links on the channel, unfortunately, from all the chats. All block people putting links in. Anyway, Slimecore Radio by Leaflet. Angel Sword, Keenan Song. Let's have a nice little listen to it. There are days like that where it is 5 to 10. Oddly enough, it's slowing down a little bit because I think we're hitting one of those speed breaks where Grok is slowing people down because of how Grok's acting. And I myself, I'm slowing down my videos a bit as well. I've got a video coming out in a couple of days, and I'm still working on the video that follows it, whereas normally in the past I've had 2 videos in the pocket waiting to follow on. This video is just taking a lot of time and effort to get done. Yeah, so anyway, Angel Sword, Keenan Song.
My name is Kainen Ariman, I'm totally an Uma girl, just a horse girl, trotting through this crazy world. A knight from Norn, sworn and true, the Madeline army's pride, trained by Captain Athena, always riding by her side. Princess Cherry is so cute, honestly she's the best. I'd protect her with my life, put me to the test. Captain Yasha, so cool, much wow, a legend to behold. Did you know I'm a horse girl, by the way? Or is that getting old? I'm just a horse girl from Madeline, galloping into the fray. Cavalry train, lance in hand, saving the damn day. When you attack me, I'm hard and fast, I block every single strike. My lance always rings true, I leap in just how you like. Oh, you thought you had an armor-breaking attack. He's surprised, let me peel this armor back. I'm actually a slime girl, bet you didn't see that coming, bro. Your attacks don't damage me, I'm so tough, don't you know? Wait, you're surprised I'm a slime girl? Let me break it down for you. You know my dad is a centaur, right? How do you think my mom was able to have me? Have you seen centaur pee-pee? How do you think they did it? Duh, it was so obvious. Anyway, everything is going according to plan. A horse girl's plan, the smartest in the land. I'm in Moran now by order of Yasha and Athena's decree. Gonna find cool stuff and solve every mystery. And we'll defeat Princess Cherry's brother, 'cause he's to blame. He likes slavery, didn't you know? Real gay and lame. I'm here with my partner Tanya, representing Madeline's best. She's a rat, well, she has a rabbit folk last name on her crest. But I've never seen her steal anything, not a single shiny dime. she's a rat folk. It just makes perfect sense this time. So raise your me to the medley nights and let the legends unfurl. I'm just a horse girl, by the way.
Okay. As I said, this is mostly just the audio. It's a fun little song by Leaflet about, I'm assuming, a friend of hers. I don't know this Keenan. Keenan Arima, the proudest and most confusing knight of the Madeline Army. Chronicles, Mirror campaign starts tribute to rounds. Oh, it's a TTRPG character. Okay, all right. Now, even though it is a simple music video and it's mostly about music, you've got a nice little loop and you got added effect of the raindrops going over the top. This can actually help you make a loop look better. If you do get like a simple loop of video and you just have like an effect going over the top, because the effect isn't the same at every moment of the loop, it makes the loop more varied, which makes it easier on the eyes. It's like the camera movement isn't part of the animation, it's part of the editing to help, yet again, extend how long you can be in the loop without realising that you've hit the loop. Just nice little techniques you can use to make a very short, simple animation last you longer. And I'd say it's even 2 or 3 loops where they have a set starting image they've worked from and go back to. So you got the cat standing up as part of the. It goes back to sound again, which was the same as earlier. But then that cuts into the final loop, which isn't a loop; it's the one where she stands up and bows to the audience. Fun little silly song, but yeah. All right. Next, we've got an older video from Julie Lacroix. Cleopatra. Just going to make sure everything's all good. I don't know if the format is all this, but I think it's part of the idea. It's meant to be somebody doing influencer video recording of them making their food. So let's have a look. It's a nice short one.
Yeah, Cleopatra in the kitchen with a gold ass fork, silk robe, crown on, trying to act like a dork, boiling water like bitch. I'm built for war, but the pot straight smoking like a tire on the floor. Goddamn, she's rich as hell, but the sauce tastes wrong. Burnt garlic, sad noodles, vibe so gone. Who wrote this recipe? I have him beheaded. Whole ass queen, but the pasta pathetic. She's screaming at the stove like it's court day, dude. Why the fuck this box lying on me about food? Power pose, but the pan got her flinching. High heels click, then she slips in the kitchen. Girl boss crown got the world on red, but the lasagna looking like a crime scene spread. $1,000 nails in a jar, cheap sauce. Talking not run empires, but the time I got her lost. She's cussing at the noodles, why you stick like that? Throws a strainer in the sink, man, fuck this spat. Every drip on the floor is a royal decree. Somebody praise me, not this damn ravioli. Selfie with the plate, angle highlight lit. Caption, queen energy, pasta look like shit. Empowered as hell, but the dinner's a scam. 5-star attitude, 2 cent gram. Do I look like I measure? I don't measure, I rule. Dump salt like revenge, now it tastes like a pool. She's mad at the world, at the stove, at the bread. Why the fuck this garlic keep going straight to my head? Scrolling on her phone while the pot boils over. Burnt on crust, kitchen looking hungover. Still plates that disaster like it's royal cuisine. Screams kneel for your queen and need the shit clean. Whole ass anthem for the mighty and useless. Got crowns, got claws, but the pasta stay ruthless. If flexing was a meal, she'd be feeding the city. But dinner's just vibes, overcooked and shitty.
Okay, yeah, as I said, it's a short one, fun little song, treating yourself like a influencer, doing all the silly food recording stuff. Got the digital distortion type, and it cuts on the end of the beat to this. Da, 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 and cut. No, it's a bit late, that one, but I suppose you're cutting for the voice instead. Now, this is one of the things I sort of warn people about, is having lots of it close up on the face. Now, that wasn't super close up, like when they're actually speaking. It's meant to match the lyrics. And the distortions hide the fact that the mouth isn't moving correctly. Eustace.
But the pot straight smoking like a tire on the floor. Goddamn, she's rich as hell, but the sauce tastes wrong. Burnt garlic, sad noodles, vibe so gone. Who wrote this recipe? I have a...
Is that someone? Obviously got Vegeta in the background, but I'm wondering if that's someone.
Beheaded, whole ass queen, but the pasta pathetic. She's screaming at the stove like it's court day, dude. Why the fuck is box lying on me about food? Power pose, but the pan got her flinching. High heels click, then she slips in the kitchen.
Hold on that for the beat.
$1,000 nails in a jar, cheap sauce, talking not running empires, but the time I got her lost. She's cussing at the noodles, why you sick like that? Those are strainer in the sink, man.
I think that's Oren, the Oruk.
In the sink, man, fuck this bad. Every drip on the floor is
Gaming Syndicate.
the royal decree. Somebody praise me, not this damn ravioli. Selfie with the plate, angle highlight, lit caption, queen energy. Pasta look like shit, empowered as hell, but the dinner's a scam. 5-star.
Where is it? Was that blue Trump on the screen there? It's an art painting of a blue Trump. Okay, cool. Reference to Itami.
2 cent gram. Do I look like I measure? I don't measure, I rule. Dump salt like revenge.
Fiat? Is that name it?
Now it tastes like a pool.
Deadpool, Lady Pool, but also Julia's Cleopatra cosplaying.
Well, she's mad at the world, at the stove, at the bread. Why the fuck does garlic keep going straight to my head? Scrolling on her phone while the pot boils over. Burnt on crust, kitchen looking hungover. Still plates that disaster.
Am I wrong, or is this Jaded Fet? Because that very much looks like how your face is in your own videos.
Like it's royal.
Not quite as built as you are in those, and no armor, but
For your queen and need the shit clean. Whole ass anthem for the mighty and useless. Got crowns, got claws, but the pasta stay ruthless. If flexing was a meal, she'd be feeding the city. But dinner's just vibes, overcooked and shitty.
Little Reaper Jr. And here we have Chaotic Pasta. So you said you're in that video. I didn't see a counter. I mean, I usually look out for like a neon blue on a scruffy guy. But the only thing that's anywhere close to that was a scene where there's a police officer in the background. On the skateboard.
Why the fuck is box lying on me?
Oh! Yeah. You're on the bottom of the skateboard. There you are. Okay, I was looking for a character, not just a reference image. Cool. Fantastic. Fun little video from Julia LaCroix. This one's been out for a little while. Go give the original its love. Julie is criminally undersubscribed. This isn't her best example of work, but it's nice and clean, on the beat music, clean animations, very little glitching that isn't intentional. And when it is glitched, it's used to effect. Yeah. Julie's got some really good music videos that you can really see a lot of the true potential of AI image generation. Okay. This one is another looped image video, but this is from Kevox, and it's watching you, and his are always a pretty good feel. Let's do that, that's all good. Yeah, again, I won't have much to say on this because, as I said before, I'm more about the visuals. Hello, Zayla. And this is going to be mostly about the music side of things. So all I can say is he at least does make moving image pictures. I mean, I know I did a release or it's a still image, but that one actually wasn't meant to be released. I had it as a private video that I sent to one person, and that person decided to post it on X. So I just made it public. It was the song and it was a concept.
Got the silicone blues crawling down my spine. Got the silicone blues.
But yeah. Now we're going for Watching You in Keybox. Enjoy.
I see you staring at the mirror again, judging every line, every scar within. You carry weight the world can't see. Blame yourself for things beyond reach. Darling, you're harder on yourself than stone. But I love you, you're not alone. Love's not a score you tally every day. You don't have to earn it in that way. I'll hold you close until the doubt is gone, and whisper soft, you're right where you belong. I've been watching you fight battles in the dark all night, trying to fix what's never broke and make it right. I've been watching you push your heart against the tide, but sure enough, just as you are, right by my side in our quiet life. You dragged those chains of yesterday across the floor, heavy with should'ves you can't ignore, like fighting a river that won't let you win, pulling you under where the blame begins. But darling, the world's a crooked road full of bends. Your heart's a steady lighthouse, it never ends. I've been watching you fight battles in the dark all night, kind of fix what's never broke and make it right. I've been watching you push too hard against the tide, but sure enough, just as you are, right by my side in all
Okay. Nice strident song, but a very powerful message. Let's see what he actually has to say about it. Thank God every day that I have a great woman by my side. Make sure you do too, and make sure you always let them know it. And if you don't, I'll pray you find someone. Everyone should have that chance to feel that kind of love. Yeah. Another beautiful song from Keybox. Give it all the yeah, managed to catch one just after it got posted. But at the moment we're in a bit of a lull in terms of the actual videos. Mostly I think because of how Grok's been acting up recently. When I say lull, there's still quite a lot, and I'm not saying everyone should rush their videos out. I know I'm taking my time with my one, so I'm trying to get a nicer finish on my next one, because I make all these comments about editing and pacing, and I know for a fact that my next one that I'm releasing ignores a lot of that. It doesn't ignore it entirely, but at the same time, it's like one of my exceptions to the do scene changes on beats. Is if your song isn't about the song, it's about the video. And that's what's coming out isn't about the song, even though the song has a message in itself. It's only like an accompaniment to the video. So the scenes are more important than music, but I still try and tempo it to the music best I can, but the scenes are more important than the music, if you know what I mean. It's one of those sort of catch-22s we all get caught up in. Okay. This one is yet again a sort of looped video one by Counterintelligent. Uncancelled. I'm going to make sure the quality is actually good. And oh, I forgot because I moved it over from the other tab. I muted it beforehand. There we go.
Yeah. They try to bury me in shadows. But light don't ask permission. We rise, uncancelled.
Yeah, they swinging pitchforks on the timeline, trying to cancel my vibe. Keep our crusaders in the shadows, living that hate life. Call me toxic, call me problem, label every line I spit. But I keep building empires while you rage quit. I don't bend for the mob, I don't kneel for the clicks. Truth hits harder than your threads, full of nitpicks. No algorithm owns me, no trend sets my script. I speak what's eternal, your outrage can sit.
Faith in my chest like a baseline thump. Reason in my flow, watch the darkness slump. They throw stones, I build thrones. Darkness creeping, but I'm never alone. Faith and reason they can't smother. Watch me turn pain into something like no other. Can't cancel this. Can't cancel this.
Rise with truth, let the lies decay. Like they hate mob. Watch them fade away. Bring the faith, bring the reason. Light the way, dispel the darkness. Let the beauty stay.
Can't cancel this. Can't cancel this. But even broken things can still be whole. From the ashes we create beautiful souls.
No chains, no shame, we elevate. Uncancel, feel the baseline, celebrate. They screenshot my past, try to frame it in the worst light. But I own every scar, every word, every fight. Mobs got pitchforks, I got fire in my pen. Turning hate to fuel, watch me rise again. Faith ain't blind, it's the map through the storm. Reason cut the noise, keep my vision warm. They want silence, I bring thunder and bass. Beautiful chaos in this digital space. No retreat, no surrender, I stand tall, uncancelled forever. Answer the call, stones turn to dust. Thrones never rust, darkness running scared, cause the light adjusts.
Faith plus reason, an unstoppable force. We create beauty on its broken core.
Can't cancel this.
Shattered in the spark, but we glow. In the middle of a storm, we grow. Every wound a story, every scar a beat. Turn the pain to war, make the world complete. Faith lights the path, reason holds the line. Beauty in the battle, now it's our time.
There we go. Nice solid song there from Counterintelligent with a nice little loop video. The loops are pretty clean as well, not very much snapping in the animation. There was a little bit. My advice would be is to throw in a few like pulse animations every now and again just to hide where the cuts are. Just look, makes it a little bit smoother. When I say pulse, you can like do like a color pulse that goes across, or even just a pulse where it just like warps in and out. But the song is very clearly all about the cancel attempt made on Celestium and how she's bounced back stronger than ever.
Bury me in shadows. The light don't ask permission.
So you saw like a small stutter there. So is that the looping back? You started on reverse. You could do like a colour fade that distract from it a little bit. But yeah, very nice song. Alright, now I've actually run out of things to review at the moment. There's a couple of more pure song ones that I can see listed that came out in the last couple of days. But not any more actual video reactions, which is kind of what I focus on. So what I'll do is I'll give everyone a nice little preview of my next song while I quickly give another search, and I'll get back to you guys after this song ends. Share that, did I?
Knowledge is power, some people say, but access to power seems to hold sway. Seeking the knowledge for noble intent doesn't protect you from a bad descent. Yeah. Power corrupts, a familiar refrain. Terms used to make you abstain, yet honestly true. It makes you choose what to sacrifice.
Sorry. Shouldn't have done that.
It makes you choose what to sacrifice, what to lose, but power is needed. crown weighs 1,000 dead names. Every oath carried rust in the flames. You learn to lock doors even inside your chest. Trust becomes poison when loyalty's stressed. But if no one is worthy, the rot never dies. The cycle keeps turning on infinite lies. So ugly for the gamble, I'll shatter the cage. Better to fall, trusting than rot in my rage. Betrayed by the blood that I swore to defend. Yet somewhere a spark refuses to end. I'll carry the fire, I'll shoulder the cost to find one true soul worth the trust that I lost. Power can break, power can bend, but hope is the fire that refuses to gutter. I'll trust till I'm ashes, I'll rise through the night, hoping for one honest heart can still burn out the blight. One is high, can still burn out the blight. Can still burn out the blight.
Okay. And yeah, the eyes are meant to be blue with dark hue to them, and they glow blue, and then they get mixed with the red energy. Yeah, there's a few things I need to fix, like near the end here with the
Burn out the blight.
I need to put an effect in there to cover the scenery change. It blurs together nicely as is, but I want to give it a little extra, maybe like a pulse. It's solid work, I think so. I definitely put a lot of effort into this one. This starting sequence was a pain in the arse, and I still mucked it up. As the camera's moving, you can be forgiven for the petals heading upwards. But then as it stops, petals are still moving upwards, because I started here and ran it in reverse. Because I also started from here and did this. Yeah, I think I can get away with that one. But I'm thinking about how I can fix it in the future. And I've sped up and slowed down the animation. Get that on the beat. But yeah. So he's got the blue eyes. When he gets a bit further out, it does look a bit blacker. Oh, the black critters. Well, he's in the restricted sections of the libraries, so they're like the dark magics trying to tempt sort of thing. They were all meant to move individually, but every time I animated it, they started moving in synchron. The same. Synchronicity is the word I'm trying to think of, but I don't think I'm pronouncing it right. But then I'm quite proud of this next bit. Clips from 4 different generations spliced together at different points to give that mix of feel. This one's a little bit weird because I had to edit it slightly because no matter how I tried, it kept on facing him the other way from the character, and I wanted him to start looking at the character. So I had to animate him doing so and then get the rest added in later. But yeah. Here's a little bit of a lore that's kind of applies to both of us, as in me and me. I have never had a hangover. No matter how much I've drunk, I've never had any serious ill effects from alcohol, which is why I only really drink in social situations or on rare occasions like on Sunday when I had some drinks for my birthday as we were recording. And I'll do so again this weekend to finish off what's remaining of what I bought for the alcohol. Because I am very much aware that I have a bit of an addictive personality. Irish, Scottish, and a little bit of Russian. A very small bit of Russian. But I'm very much a Briton. I've even got the skull bump on the back of the head that is a marker of the Briton, as in Briton, the ancient English. Anyway, I was actually meant to be looking for something when that was going on, and I completely just got drawn in to try and spot any issues I could find in it. So I'm going to go play another song, and then this time I am actually going to go look for the thing I was looking for.
Sunrises on my new home. Decades of work sitting here alone. I wonder why I tried. My nerves long fried when you were not here with me. And I ask, will my soul ever be free? My aches and pains from years of strain are all a dull echo of shadows refrain compared to the efforts of the day. The echoes of you hold far more sway. The ring I bought stays locked in the drawer. Gold turn cold, I'll walk these rooms. I clean, I prepared, forming a path never shed as I grow old. I wonder and dream of what would have been as I feel my life a shadow of a world never seen. And I ask, why not me? Why can't my soul be free?
And that was accidental clicking.
New Year's glass is merely a marker of absence. Instead, I blow out the flame. I swallow the toast, but the silence still screams loud inside my head. I go through motions, I smile on cue. Clock in, clock out, pay every due. The bed stays half empty, a warmth that slipped right through. Do you hear me when I call your name? Or am I just going insane?
can't be. I'm still here breathing as I ask, do I wanna say? And if there's a place where the lost ones wait, do you sit there watching patiently? Do you whisper it's okay to let you go? Or is holding on the only way I know? I wonder and dream of what would have been as I feel my life a shadow of a world never seen. One last time I ask almost out loud, why not me? Why can't my soul be free? I'm still here breathing, but honestly, I'm barely me.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, like, if we go back to this a second, and we get to the close in. Actually, no, there's a better video where we can spot. Come on. Now here. Oh, thank you. For some reason, I've not got a message for that. But thank you for the follow, whoever that was. Even 5 sentences for the magic system. The magic is a reflection of the soul. That's where the colour comes from. There we go. There he's coming. Iron Johan first. And John Dude. Yeah, nice to see you too. But yeah, here's the mother at an older age. And here you can see she's got a golden yellow eyes, very similar to Feeble's colour. Hey, Moomy. Was that a raid? Was that? There's no notification coming up. I've got this entire tool set to try and give you notifications and nothing's coming up for it. 1 second. The magic colouring is a reflection of the nature of the person's power, and it can change over their lifetime. But it's like a kind of like a soul's reflection, which is why it's important the fact that his eye colour changes when he got the cat's magic mixed in with him, because it means that his soul changed and it merged with the cat. No, it probably just means they've got a very similar mentality and nature to them. But yeah, I've got one more music video that dropped, although from what I could tell, it's a loop video again, mostly music. This is from Vesper, where the fox walks, the wolf follows. We'll give this a nice little listen and watch, see what we think of it. And then I'll probably have to call the stream there, and I'll see what happens at the end of this.
Footsteps on a broken road, two shadows where one should go.
Wind don't lie, but it don't explain why they walk in the same refrain.
I don't
stay where the lanterns burn. Don't ask names.
Always appreciate good luck.
Steel speaks clean, the rest is noise. Ghosts and gods are tricks and ploys.
Road is long and I walk alone. Every dead already known, but something changed. I didn't choose. Now every path is split in two.
You walk like fades at your heels, like every truth is something sealed.
You say alone, but I can see you're not as free as you pretend to be.
I've seen roads that twist and grin, heard the lies beneath your skin.
You don't chase, no, you're chased through, and now it's very fun. There's two.
No sooner can do it, you just have to be very, very thorough.
Something follows,
I can feel
something watches.
You can write at the start of each lyric section female vocal, male vocal in the verse description, but getting it to actually sing at the same time can be harder.
We are bound by the road we take, step for step.
But this was probably meant to be a duet. Instead it duplicated the male voice most likely.
It finds you.
shadow hunts what we became, not for blood but for a name.
Two halves walking something through. If it breaks me, it breaks you.
You can slightly hear it on the it breaks you, the female voice coming in there a little bit. It can be tricky to do this, and it's very skilled to actually manage to get it happen. 'Cause the music side is definitely the weakest side for me in terms of using Suno, prompting that to get right.
Voice in the quiet space, wears no form but knows their pace.
Feeds on doubt on what won't heal. Marks the bond it cannot steal.
Villages burn without a flame, men turn wild and none can name.
What it is that stains the air, just that something has been there.
Tell me, wolf, if I let go, would you finally walk alone? Or would the dark that dogs your trail wear your face when you exhale?
I could leave,
I won't.
it's true, not because
I'm tied to you, but because I like
the view when the world bends out of blue.
They probably dropped out for a premiere of this, maybe. See what the reactions were. This means I've caught up.
see it won't take what's left of me. We are bound by the road we take. No clean cut, no clean break. If it calls, we answer through. If it hunts me, it hunts you.
No more alone, no more disguise.
Truth walks close in borrowed eyes.
Two shadows cut the world in two.
If it ends me, it ends you. Bamboo bends but never speaks. Foxfire dances in between.
Wolf walks on and does not turn. Some roads find, and some just burn.
Very nice song. Very much felt with the like the Japanese feel and the tone to it. With the female vocals is very, very fitting for it. The male vocals feels a little bit westernized, like feels very country and western singer type, which is fair enough. But the overall tone is good, and it's also a warm, comforting voice. You'd expect slightly more, rather than the husk you get with the male voice in this, you'd expect a more with the male voice if it was meant to be in the same kind of toning. But I mean, you get what you get with Suno, especially if you're trying to do duets.
Two shadows where one should go.
Wind don't lie, but it don't explain why they walk in the same refrain.
I don't stay.
So we've only got 3 characters in here as well. Of course, we've got Nines, Father Lupus, and Black Wolf. The video edits, as in like the actual clip of both, are very, very clean. A little bit of distortion on the saw, but that's going to happen when you've got a lot of energy effects going on. But yeah, just a random still frame. A little bit weird on the face and hair, but that's minor, and it's still very clean overall. You can quite easily see that in any modern anime and not think anything of it. Oh yeah, the song is very solid, but I was saying the pitch of the voice, considering how she sounds very much like the traditional sort of Japanese singer for this style of music, with her tone and pitch when her female parts are
Steel speaks clean, the rest is noise. Ghosts and gods are tricks and ploys.
with that kind of wispy voice. If it was the same, what's the term for it for the Japanese music? The traditional music this is basically based off of. The man's voice, rather than being husky, would be more nasal and forward, like a hunda hunda hunda, rather than which is what we're getting here. I'm just saying, if it was actually produced for the style, but it's just Suno has its list of voices, and it's a good voice. It sounds very nice, and it works very well for the Western listener. I'm just saying what it would be for the traditional style of it. Probably even closer to what Lupus sounds like, maybe.
Every dead already known, but something changed. I didn't choose. Now every path is split in two.
You walk like Hades at your heels, like every truth is something sealed.
You say alone, but I can see you're not as free as you pretend to be.
In fact, that voice to me sounds a lot like Johnny Cash. I hurt myself today. And I sound nothing like him. But anyway, I'm going to share this now. This is a good song. Give it love. Give Vesper all the support. As I said, very clean animation. I might have done something more on the change between scenes, but it's fine as it is.
It's very fun. There's two.
Yeah, good solid video. All right. I have most definitely caught up with everything, because that one was quite literally like 4 minutes ago from the time when I started the video. I thank you all for being here and for helping me. Hopefully this time Twitch doesn't be a ball ache about it, but this should get me past that final goal I need for my next benchmark. I'll let you know next time whether it happened or not. I was looking through, and we've got a few people we can raid on Twitch. Let's give this a quick refresh. See, make sure nobody's just stopped streaming. I think we will dive in on Griffin Knight, who has a couple of people who have shown up on a stream today. He's running alongside Psychro, Gaming Syndicate, and Kinney. So let's give them the love for the everything that they've done, especially Kinney, whose song we listened to earlier. And I'm just going to quickly go to the outro. Thank you all for being here.